I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and today we're getting ready to start our supper for this evening. This is Tuesday afternoon. We had a bad storm that come through Sunday evening and had a lot of trees that got blown down around in our neighborhood, but we were fortunate. We didn't have any trees to get blown down on our property, and our garden survived, and so it's still looking good this evening, so I'm happy about that. We're still doing the sheltering in place, and so our meals are a little different than what they normally are. And what we're going to have for supper tonight, our daughter, she cooked this about 2 weeks ago, and she was telling me about it, and I said, well, that really sounds good. We're going to give that a try. But basically what it is, we're going to be using spaghetti, and I'm going to cook the spaghetti noodles first. Then we're going to be using sausage, and I'm going to be putting salts on top of it, and it's going to be made like a spaghetti bake, but instead of using pasta salts or spaghetti salts, I'm going to be using Alfredo salts. This was what our daughter did, and she said it was really good, so we're going to give it a try and see how it turns out. I'm going to top it off with some cheese. So let me get started on this. I'm going to move the camera over here a little closer so you can see what I'm doing just a little better. I'm going to go ahead and get the spaghetti started boiling. I've got my spaghetti boiling right now. I'm going to let it boil for a full 10 minutes. And while the spaghetti is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and start browning the sausage. This is 1 pound of sausage. I'll get it completely browned, and then I'll drain all the grease off of it. I love smelling sausage when it's cooking up and browning. This is a Dean sausage. We usually buy the Tennessee Fried, but we couldn't get that one this week, so we're going to use this one. I was mentioning my garden a few minutes ago, and just want to tell you this little story. If you've been watching my channel, you know that the deer came in and was eating on my tomato plant. So I put some plastic bags around my garden to try and protect my garden from keeping the deer from getting into it. So anyway, this morning around 8:30, I looked outside and I seen those deer, and they were out in the wood line. They did not come into my yard, but they were, just out in the woods walking around. I kept an eye on them. Around about 10 o'clock, I looked out there, and they had got into the yard. They kept getting closer toward the garden. So what I did, I took my BB gun, and I had to shoot one of the deer with one BB shot, and this was at probably 120 feet away that I shot him. So I know it didn't hurt him, and actually it was a girl, but I know it didn't hurt the deer, but it sure did scare all 3 of them, and they took off, and so hopefully they won't come back for a little while. But that's what you have to do to protect your garden. If the deer come around, you got to do what you got to do to chase them off. Okay, I've got my pan sprayed. My spaghetti is done. And I'm using a 9 by 13 pan. Just spread the spaghetti out a little bit so it'll be even through here. Okay, my sausage is already done, and I'm just going to sort of spread it out evenly across it. We love spaghetti bake. Cynthia makes it all the time, and she usually invites us over to enjoy it, but we hadn't got to have any in a long time because of this social distancing that we're having to go through. Okay, this is Alfredo pasta sauce. This is a 22-ounce jar, and I'm going to open it up and just spread it on there as evenly as I can. I started to say I hope I can get it open. Let me get the rest of it out of here. Our daughter Cynthia, she said that we didn't have to add too much cheese to it. Said just add as much as we wanted. So since cheese is my favorite thing, I might end up putting more than what's necessary. But let me spread this out sort of evenly here. Okay, I think I'm going to put some parsley flakes on it. Let me get some parsley flakes. I'm not going to put many, but I think I'll just sprinkle a few parsley flakes over it. Now this is not necessary here, just do it if you want to. And I think also I'm going to put just a little bit of garlic powder on top of it, not much. This is not a recipe that we found anywhere at all. Like I said, this is just something our daughter did, and we liked the way it sounded, so we decided we would give it a try too. This is cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese. Let me open it up and put just a little bit on top. Probably not going to put too much on there. Okay, I put about almost half of that bag, so that's about 4 ounces of cheese is what I put on top. Okay, let me get this in the oven. It's going to cook on 350 for approximately 20 minutes. May have to cook a little bit longer, but 20 to 25 minutes, something like that. Okay, now this is what it looks like before it goes into the oven. And Marie said I probably should put some aluminum foil on top of it because the garlic powder does have a tendency to burn pretty quick. So since I did put garlic powder on the top, I will put some aluminum foil over it to protect it.
Hi, I'm making this salad for me and Kevin tonight, and he's making that Alfredo spaghetti bake, and so I can't wait to eat it. And so I'm just going to make this little salad to go with it. I think I'll make us some garlic toast too, but I don't have any of that Texas toast garlic bread that I like because you can't get it on a grocery pickup right now, so I guess I'm going to be using wheat bread. Okay, Kevin, this is the salad.
Wow, that really looks good.
It smells great too, Calvin.
Okay, I ended up letting this cook for 30 minutes. I left the aluminum foil on for the first 20, and then I took the aluminum foil off, and it's just barely starting to brown on the top, so I'm happy with that. Let me go ahead and get us some plated up, and then we'll give it a taste test. Okay, we've got it plated up. We're going to have it with salad and tea and some garlic toast. It really looks good. Can't wait to give it a taste test. Thank you for this food, Lord, and we thank you for all the blessings you give us each and every day, Lord. All these things we ask in your name. Amen. Marie, this really looks good. I can't wait to try it. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yes, this tastes very good. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Real good.
Mm-hmm. Salad looks good too.
Mm.
Get another bite of that. I'm glad I went ahead and cooked it for those few extra minutes. It really turned out good.
You did a good job on this one, Calvin. We'll have a couple of freezer meals too to put up.
Yeah, that's enough. It'll make probably 2 or 3 more freezer meals, so that'll be real nice. Okay, well, thanks everybody for coming and watching us fix our supper for tonight. We really enjoyed having you with us, and we hope that you appreciate watching our videos enough that you'll give us a thumbs up. And be sure to leave comments and let us know what you're having for supper now that everybody's having a shelter in place. And we just want to wish everybody a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Yeah, do what you love and love what you do, and have a great evening. Bye.
Okay, Marie got the garlic toast done, and she was telling me how not to burn the casserole. And looky, looky, looky.
Hi, I'm fixing a little salad to go with our, let's start that over again. Okay.
If you've been watching my channel, you know that the deer came in and was eating on my tomato plant. Well, anyway, I put some bags around the garden to try to protect the deer, to keep them from coming in. Well, this...
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here